What an absolute rocking joy to be back with HAZBIN Hotel Season 2. Now, this is the only selection I've made an analysis for so far, but I will be going through the entire series when it releases in a couple weeks and doing all the music just like I did for Season 1. If you want to get early access to all those videos, join my Patreon. It grew so much last time I did this series, and I'm very excited to actually do this when it's coming out and not years afterwards. Anyway, I loved Gravity, love the lute, rock vocals. Adam is somehow still here. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed breaking it down. I hope you guys enjoyed as well, and I hope you learned something and gain more appreciation for the music. That's really what I'm here for, and I'll see you afterwards.
Does no one know who they're dealing with? Think I'll let it go. Forget and forgive. The rage in me, it's terminal. There's no remedy but to burn them all.
What the fuck is Adam doing here? He died. Can angels die for real? Sorry, that just really jarred me. I had heard someone drop me a comment or send me a reel or something that said Adam's alive, and I was like, no. But I guess he is. Okay. This is my first look at Season 2, and this is all I'm going to do before watching the show and doing an entire reaction series. I'll talk more about that later, but let's get back into this without that Adam jump scare.
Does no one know who they're dealing with? Think I'll let it go. Forget and forgive. The
Give. Jeez.
It's terminal. There's no remedy but to burn them all.
She got down to a low D on who they're dealing with. This is our lute, badass angel character. She showed some. I feel like I remember her showing off some proper rock vocals in Season 1. So maybe this will be like a big lute rock jam, which would be really sick. She's got this quiet intensity to her voice. It's like a whisper. There is pitch, but it's really breathy, which can lead nicely into some like airy, distorted singing. But right now she's not going there. But it's just a breathy, quiet intensity, but all the way down to that D3, which is crazy low for a female vocalist.
Does no one know who they're dealing with? Think I'll let it go. Forget and forgive.
Give. Right? It's male and female voices are almost about an octave apart. If you typically look at like a low female singer versus a low male singer like me. It's about equivalent for her to sing the note she's singing as the note I just sang. It's not perfect, but it's somewhat close.
Who they're dealing with? Think I'll let it go. Forget and forgive. The rage in me, it's terminal. There's no remedy but to burn them all. I still got a job.
How did Adam know she was gonna say burn them all?
It's terminal. There's no remedy but to burn them all. I still got a job to do. My mission's incomplete.
Whoa.
Only a traitor could consider making peace. The princess has to pay for what she did that day, for what she took away. Storms.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, this is like almost like Falling in Reverse vibes, because Ronnie Radke does so much rapping in addition to his clean singing and all his harsh vocal techniques that he uses for distortion. So this is cool. We're getting a little rap section, which I was not expecting. This is dope. See, a lot of articulation, spitting out the text very clearly, which you have to have when you're going to be, saying a ton of words in quick succession. Quick succession. Got to articulate.
But to burn them all. I still got a job to do. My mission's incomplete.
So you got to keep it really light in your mouth. The mouth can't be moving too much. You want to keep it collected. So you just have your articulators just firing super fast.
But to burn them all. I still got a job to do. My mission's incomplete. Only a traitor could consider making peace. The princess has to pay for what she did that day, for what she took away. Storms coming, I can see the clouds. No running's gonna save you now, and heart rate is gonna fall down like gravity.
Yeah. A step away from musical theater here, which I'm all about. As much as I love musical theater, I do love hard rock even more most of the time. All the way up to the high F in chest voice. Yeah, we are getting proper lute rock mode. Oh, this is great. Heavy drums, big rock drum sounds. Yeah, this is sick.
No, the princess has to pay for what she did that day, for what she took away. Storms coming, I can see the clouds. No running's gonna save you now, and heart rate is gonna fall down like gravity, like gravity.
So her vocals are actually still pretty clean here. We're not getting a ton of distortion like that. Is like pretty clean vocals relatively, but so maybe save some distortion for later. Or I actually don't remember if she sang with distortion in season 1. Just her character feels like it would have some harsh vocals in it. Just the kind of attitude. But big, powerful singing. There is kind of like a rock edge to the voice, right? There's an edge to it, but it's not a lot of distortion, which is slightly different things. And then you can go way down the distortion rabbit hole in which they become very different things. But just in this case, so it's kind of got that rock edge to it. There's like a little bit of grit. There's a little bit of grit, but it's not intentionally like distorting it. Sick. So yeah, and we also got just lovely heavy guitars and of course bass outlining our chord progression. Fire.
It is gonna fall down like gravity, like gravity. Eye for an eye, says you won't be a dead. Blood and man's blood, gonna get my hands wet. The flood's coming, now you can't bet on tragedy, like gravity. You
Fire. Are Sam and Andrew the songwriters for season 2 as well? I would assume they are, but yeah, let me know in the comments. Yeah, she gets way up to that high F, very clean vocals, but this is very high belting for a female vocalist. Obviously a vocalist of any kind, but that high F is like that's right towards where Defying Gravity goes up to in Wicked. So I feel like that's kind of the standard I use for really, really high belting. There are some people that can go a little bit higher than that. But high F, that's getting towards the limit for most even really, really skilled, talented singers.
can't bet on tragedy, like gravity. You think you're hell's great savior. Will you still when I return the favor? Take the one you need, make you watch him bleed. Will you break thinking how you couldn't save her?
I like this we get this kind of dun off, dun off, dun off. And what it does is her voice is really part of the mix when everything's happening, and then everything kind of cuts out, and then it's like very clearly just her voice. So it's like it's accenting her voice there too. It's allowing it to cut through. Very cool. And also just we go from this kind of wall of sound vibe in the chorus to this bridge where we get this break, we get this new feeling, I wouldn't call it a groove, but this new feeling to the rhythm and the chord progressions here. Constant.
You think you're hell's great savior. Will you still when I return the favor?
Right.
Take the one you need, make you watch him bleed. Will you break thinking how you couldn't save her?
She's doing some cool stuff here vocally where instead of keeping a long legato line, a long consistent line, she's cutting off some words short to punch them and accentuate them, like the word break is perfect. I'll flag a couple more.
Make you watch him bleed.
Make you watch him bleed instead of make you watch him bleed, make you watch him bleed, make you watch him bleed. It's tighter and more punchy.
Will you break thinking how you couldn't save?
Will you break thinking how you couldn't save her? Will you break thinking how you couldn't save her? See how the second one was much smoother and more connected, but not nearly as intense, right? For the intense lyrics, often you want to lean into the pronunciation, get really aggressive with the consonants, and then actually shorten the vowels. Lengthen the consonants, intensify the consonants, and shorten the vowels, and that creates a much more intense projection of your mood through your vocals.
Great savior, will you still Will you break thinking how you couldn't save her? Wishing you were there when they needed you. The only soul who's ever completed you. Maybe then you'll get a little heated too and understand why this is what I need to do. Storms coming, I can see the clouds.
Oh, it's probably about to drop, and I love when it goes into the second chorus and you expect the drop, and then it like fakes you out. It's one of my favorite songwriting tools. I was listening to this cool male epic choir they have in the background of this long progression up to the second chorus, and it's a cool movement. If you can hear that, you'll probably need headphones like this to hear the notes and chords clearly. Right after this.
When they needed you, the only soul who's ever completed you.
Oh yeah, and there's a borrowed chord there to set us up for the progression into the chorus. Oh, that note right there is odd.
There when they needed you, the only soul who's ever completed.
Oh. G, A, B flat, B natural. Right, so the major third in a minor key. Actually, I don't even know what key we're in this course, but that's how that particular progression went.
Maybe they needed you, the only soul who's ever completed you. Maybe then you'll get a little heated too and understand why this is what I
They might just be moving up chromatically there for that second part.
Maybe then you'll get a little heated too and understand why this is what I need to do. Storms
pretty cool.
Coming, I can see the clouds. No running's gonna
Sanctus Dominus from the choir in the background. Nice touch. And then it drops. Hell yeah.
storms coming, I can see the clouds. No running's gonna save you now, and heartbreak is gonna fall down like gravity, like gravity. Eye for an eye says you owe me a debt. Blood and man's blood gonna get your hands wet. The blood.
Adam playing the number 2 to lute is wild. And yeah, I don't know how he's back. I can't wait to see the show. It really is like that was the reason I did the series for season 1 for the show. Why I kept doing it, because I started doing it and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually love the show. If I had hated the show, I very likely would not have done the whole series. I just would have done the music. But it was such a great show, such good writing, like everything from the character designs to the voice acting to the music. It's just like top to bottom, so solid. So good, and it's got such funny moments, and it's got such emotional moments. It's really just it's a wonderful, well-rounded show. So I'm very excited to do the whole series. I digress.
Running's gonna save you now, and heartbreak is gonna
High
fall
F.
down like gravity.
So we got Adam singing back up here, and he's doing like gravity, like he's got a little bit more distortion in the sound. Probably not quite as much fry screamy as I just did there, but a little more distortion in the sound compared to Lute's clean vocals. And Adam's always been more of like a voice acty guy, despite having amazing vocals. We do hear him sing in season 1, but he really leans into the voice acting. It's awesome.
Out. No running's gonna save you now, and heartbreak is gonna fall down like gravity, like gravity.
Like gravity! Like you can hear him really chewing the words.
Heartbreak is gonna fall down like gravity. Eye for an eye says you owe me a debt.
Another little pause there. Eye for an eye. Nothing. And then all the instrumentation comes back in.
Now and heartbreak is gonna fall down like gravity. Eye for an eye says you owe me a debt. Blood and man's blood gonna get your hands wet. The blood.
Harmonies there from Adam. Da 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 da. She's da 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 da. They're on those nice harmonies there on Owe Me a Debt, and what's the other line? Those two lines where Adam jumps in.
Like gravity, like gravity. Eye for an eye says you
Owe me a debt.
Lord, that man's blood gonna get your hands wet. The last time, and now you can't bet on tragedy. Like gravity.
Hey! There, we got some harsh vocals. Gravity! Sick. And also we got the harmonies continued there into this final section. And Adam was also doing some harsh vocals there too. Some nice distortion. But right at the end is when we get the big distorted belt from Lute.
Lord, that man's blood gonna get your hands wet. The last time, and now you can't bet on tragedy. Like gravity.
So high D, and she's even a little under, but because it's a distorted kind of noisy sound, it's not a pure tone, we don't really care. Like, we don't really, when someone's singing with distorted vocals, really perfect pitch matters less. And so there, if you listen to the pitch, I believe she's actually a little bit under this high D. So if it was a clean tone, it would just sound flat, but because it's distorted, it just doesn't matter quite as much.
Lord, that man's blood gonna get your hands wet. The last time, and now you can't bet on tragedy. Like gravity.
It's wavering. It does lock in right at the end. And then it like kind of right at the end really settles onto that high D. Awesome. Yeah, she's fired up. Yo, let's go HAZBIN Hotel Season 2. So I have no idea what episode this is from. I would think they're not going to share stuff like late in the show, so it's probably from episode 1. What is it, October 29th? And I'm recording this on October 14th, so we are just over 2 weeks away. Just over 2 weeks away, I think. I'll fact check myself there. So, guys, are you ready for HAZBIN Hotel Season 2? I'm going to do my reaction analysis for all the music in the show while watching the show, and you will get a week of early access for every single episode on my Patreon. So if you want that, a lot of people joined last time for the series. It was awesome to have the community growing so much. Let's do it again for Season 2. And for the first time in my life, maybe I'm actually going to be trendy and do this while it's coming out. I pretty much always miss trends. I just can't be bothered. But for this one, me and my editor, we're going to have quick turnarounds. Everything's going to come out quickly after the episodes are released. I'm very excited. And after this, I'll see you very soon. Very, very soon. So, see you then. Bye-bye.